What is going on? What's going on, everybody? Yup, we are doing so well on these subscribers. Thank you, everybody, for so much for just encouraging me and continuing to jump on. And yeah, I think we're past 1,700 now, and we just keep this ball going, keep this energy going. I've been communicating a lot with a lot of you that have been recently jumping on the emails and going back and forth lovely messages. And the thing is, you know, thank you so much for understanding. A lot of you guys have been emailing and saying that, you know, you're being patient and waiting for me to email back, and thank you. I totally appreciate that, because it's been really heavy with the combination of work and everything else, and then getting back on the emails. And yeah, I never thought this would really take off the way it's been taking off, and I really appreciate everybody showing so much gratitude. I mean, I want to show so much gratitude by continuing doing this, but on top of that, just the positivity just coming back. I think a lot of people are catching wind that, you know, this channel isn't about negativity at all. I just put myself out there doing these videos just to spark conversation, but to also show that we can see the silver lining of everything. So to preface today's topic, as you can tell by the title, I had a lot of people ask me my thoughts when it comes to marriage, and then when it comes to divorce. Now with me, I'm not married, obviously, because you guys know I've been single for some time. Just personal choice of mine for now, as I'm collecting my, you know, going out and doing my thing, doing so many things with YouTube and my music and stuff like that. But here's the thing, marriage and divorce. Let's just talk about it real quick. Divorce in the United States right now is, I think we've been saying, it's about 50% divorce rate for those who first get married. Now, that's huge. That means every marriage has a chance of failing. And what's my thoughts on that? It sucks. It's awful, because when you get married, you want to have that holy matrimony for the rest of your life. And I think one of the biggest flaws that I see with couples who are married near the what they end up breaking up or whatnot is communication. It just goes along with everything we do when we come to dating and we're in a relationship and stuff like that. Communication has to be on point. You have to be very open. You have to be very honest. And at times, you know what? Yeah, it might hurt hearing what your significant other has to say, but they're saying it out of love. They're not saying it out of spite. Same token, you know, sometimes there's things that you want to tell your significant other, and you know it might be a little painful, and it might just hurt, but say it with some tactfulness, say it with some grace, and explain yourself on how you feel. I think a lot of people lose that side of them, that side of the relationship, of the trust is one thing. Communication is huge. But here's my tidbit. And a lot of people, you know, may you know, look down upon me, not look down upon me, but disagree at times, which is okay, which I really would love for people that have difference of opinions to come on and share that opinions, not just come on and just bash me for what I'm thinking. But what I wanted to say is, look, I believe, to be honest with you, that the sanctity of marriage falls under a religious and spiritual value. And I honestly believe there's people out there who, you know, they don't, both of them don't have a foundation of spirituality, and it works. And I see it. My friends that don't have a religious background, they're married, and it's a beautiful marriage. And I'm not saying all marriages are like this, or all marriages fail or stuff like that. I'm just saying that I believe in my heart that marriage is supposed to be under a religious and spiritual being. You know, it just gives you focus when you both understand that it's a promise to not let alone you two, but to God. You know, that's the biggest thing. When you both are at a stage in your life where you're giving to each other and knowing the fact that you're living for Him above, it's huge. It's just a different power. And I've noticed with some people that have been commenting to me or messaging me, they've mentioned that. Is spirituality and religion a big thing when it comes to marriage? I believe so. Now, if one person is very religious or spiritual and the other person isn't, at times it's going to be difficult. You got to think about how you're going to raise your kids. You're going to think about if you want to go to church or whatnot and the other person doesn't want to go. Do you want to share that side of you? For me, just my personal thing, I would love to share that aspect of my life with my significant other. I would love to go to church with her. I would love for her to come with me. I would love to be able to have that conversation day in and day out, you know, and just have that spiritual just sense of togetherness. Not just you and me, but we. You know what I mean? So it's it gives you a focus. And I think a lot of people lose out on that, because when you get married, it is under the guidelines of the church. And so when you both have that spirituality and it's strong, like I said, it gives you focus, it gives you drive, it gives you an understanding that you're living in honor of Him, and for each other. So I think that's huge. I think a lot of people lose out on that, or they haven't found that. I'm not saying it's going to be for everybody. There's going to be people who get married that aren't religious or spiritual, and that's okay. That's you. That's your decision together. I'm just saying, in my opinion, what I believe and what I think and feel in my heart is that is a huge aspect when it comes to marriage. That will be a benefit when both people are on the same page and have that shared religion, have that shared spirituality, and can talk about it and love each other under that sanctity of marriage. So how can we work through this? Hey, it's trust. It is communication. It's understanding that your significant other is your wife, your husband is that person that you want to be with for the rest of your life. Temptation's out there, but you're stronger than that. Other people will say stuff, but you're stronger than that, because you want to be in that marriage with that person. Communicate your needs, your desires, what you want, what you need to have, your affection, everything. Be open about it. Why are we so afraid to hurt each other with words if we are just voicing what we need to make our relationship better? I don't get it. Everybody, just be open and honest about how you feel and explain what you need in order to make you feel whole, to make you feel loved. And then listen attentively to your significant other, to your husband, to your wife about, hey, how can we make this better? I'm not married, but this is what I would do if I was married, and how I feel in my heart on how a marriage should be. I don't believe in divorces. I really don't. And I know the next thing people are going to say is like, what happens if your wife cheats on you? I don't even want to think about that, because you know why? I want to work every single day when I get married to show that I honor her in the glory of God, and make sure she understands that she's with the best man that she will ever be with, and that she could not ask for anything more. All right, so I don't even want to think and fathom that even idea, because I'm going to work hard for us, and I would hope that she would reciprocate the same thing, that we're going to be working hard for each other. You guys understand what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think. Marriage and divorce, crazy. I know it's a heavy topic, but I've got so many people asking me about that, and I had to do a video about it. So please, let me know your thoughts down below. Comment below. Continue subscribing. Continue sharing all this stuff. I thank you so much. I love you guys so much for this. It's a blessing to be just having this platform on YouTube. YouTube, thank you so much for giving us this platform. And then don't forget, updates, December 7th. Big concert, Long Beach, California. Risk is doing it big. We're going to be on stage with him. It's going to be fun. So let me know. Tickets, we're getting tickets soon. So any questions, message, Facebook me. Oh yeah, and for all those who have been coming on, November, as you can tell, I'm doing this R&B thing. So at the end of my night, I want to coast in with some R&B songs. So add me on Facebook, Melodic Mike, and then you will see what I'm talking about. All right, so until next time, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the support. I love you guys. And until next time, stay blessed. Cheers.